Okay, final follow-up for the Phoenix Gold SX 10s converted into 12s. Went with the gold terminals because Phoenix Gold. And so we're going to end up using the polycap. One got, I tried to go inverted because he preferred inverted. In fact, he tried to want us to reuse the old dust cap, but just not steep enough and a bunch of problems. So the other one was the FS was too high. It was like in the 40s. So, and that's my fault. Stiff spider, but it's going to be super strong, and it's not any more stiff than normal. It's always a guess, especially on these custom ones. But I realize I have to use really floppy spiders in order to get the kind of results that I want to get. So yeah, there's the original one. So yeah, 40.37, and then now with the mass, it should be a lot lower. But that'll be that, and then he can put a Phoenix Gold cap on it. It looks pretty sharp. So, and then follow up with this the pigwood lipstick. See, cleans up really nice. That is the exact dust cap that I showed you before with all the cobwebs and all that bullshit on it. And then this is with what we call turtle jizz. We used to use the turtle wax spray that we get at Walmart, but they added some weird scent to it. But when you squirt it out, it's kind of milky, and so we just called it turtle jizz, because everything is jizzed for us. And then let's see. Oh, and then this has the original W0 from JL Audio gasket. It's really just for a stamp frame, but I think these are stamped. Yep, there it is. You can see it, JL10W0. So this is from the closeouts. Their old OEM, longtime OEM, went belly up, I think last year, or maybe last year or the year before. And Florida Base bought a bunch of stuff, and I got some stuff too. So, but we have these. The 10-inch is only 12 shipped, and then the 12-inch is 15 shipped. And these are American-made, really high quality rubber, not like the Chinese ones. You'll notice they'll have a groove in them to keep as little material as there as possible, and they're also tougher. They're less flexible, and so I don't really like them, but the Chinese ones. So I like these, the American ones, but they're probably not going to make them anymore, though. Oh, I did find out though who makes them, and they want to sell the tooling. So if you want to get into that business, it's actually pretty good, injection molding. But yeah, you get the tool, the machine that does the injection mold, and then the tooling for this, some JL parts, some Eminence parts, and some TC Sounds parts. So, but if you're interested in that, let me know. It's only going to go to one buyer, so I will keep it discreet for you. So lastly, I wanted to show off these. I had these made up for the get the dust off. What do you call it? Orion HCCA. These are Orion HCCA conversions. So they go on here, and then it has the 5-inch pattern that you can bolt a TI frame on, or a standard 4-spoke or 12-spoke frame, or whatever you want to do. So, and then if the TI frame is removable, then that's a removable system. And then I wanted to show the finish on the adapter for the Solo X. So I ended up just brushing them with a Scotch-Brite grinder pad, and then covering with a matte clear. So, and then we will offer these as well. Not quite sure on the price yet. Probably right around $75 or $80 shipped. Really good aluminum, 1/2 inch or even 3/8. And then, that was the other update. Was for those that I had built some top assemblies and full woofers for, that got lost in the Gary shipment. Whatever has been delivered has been delivered. The rest of it is lost, so I'm having to replace it. And so I think it's a couple of 15s, a couple of 21s, and I think a couple of 18s as well. So I'll be working on those late tonight. I was up till 3 last night working on stuff when I found out, and so, but I wanted to give you an update on that. I got a whole bunch of 2.5-inch coils in from Florida Base to try out. Oh yeah, and then by the end of the week, I'll give you the updates on the actually, I can do it right now. Fuck it. Quad stack. So, music that you choose. So I finished this one up last night. So this is the 2.5 inch standard. I thought I was getting 2 5/8, but it's actually a 2.5 inch standard, and it's actually an upgrade from something like the SA series. A little bit longer wine height, and I think it's 60 millimeter if I remember right. I'll give you the specs on these. I'll sell these coils as well, dual 2 or dual 4, and then I had the top plates made up. So these are the T-yokes that we had carved out, and what's cool is because there used to be a T-yoke here, it has a bit of steel, and so then we scooch this in, and it fits in there nice. Looks nice and flat, but there's a bigger gap, a longer gap. So not that that helps improvement or improving performance or anything like that. It's just nice to have a bigger sweet spot, I guess you could say. So then it'll sit in there about like that, and then you'll be able to move. So I'm going to make 2 versions to see if the extra ferrite is going to make a difference. So I have another slug that is meant for 2.5 inch coils, just right here. See? So, but this slug is 7/8, and this one is 3/4. So it might be off by a little bit, but that's why I wanted to use the top plate with a little bit thicker sweet spot gap, so that if it's off by a little bit, we can adjust, or even do the 3/4 one as a no, we could just do it a quad stack. That'd be fine. So, but this has more material, it has more ferrite. So, but I want to see the differences if it shows up electrically. But I still got to get the oh, that's good. There you go. I can show you the difference. So, and then we also thought about putting some venting at the bottom of the pole. A lot of guys have been doing this around the right here. Do 8 or 10 or 12 or whatever it is, to let the venting out, because as the woofer's playing like this, the heat can gather inside this little cubby and then escape out that way, because it's not really a way to come out this way except for the gap. So, which isn't horrible, but that's why sometimes they'll, like on the Matt's Juggernaut, they do the sides of this also to keep this kind of steel cooler. Again, if you're heating these up past 200 degrees, you're abusing them, so don't do that. But we know that people abuse them, and we don't want them to fail, and if it costs me an extra, $5 to prevent that, I will do that. That's what I'd like to do for you guys. So, oh, the other one is this is a shifted RE Audio SX18, and I'm not sure if it's the pole or if it's the top plate, but I'm going to pull it apart and show you how to do it. I cannot get the bolts out, and I don't want to sit there and fuck with it anymore. I'll just keep it as an 18, but I'll show you how to do it with the frame on. And luckily I have another one that's not shifted, so I can cheat and figure out what the shim is going to be. So I think that's what I wanted to show you, but just a quick update on that stuff, and I will talk to you soon. Love you.